Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is all about you, as you already see in the title of this video, how to make money with crochet. And this is something I am passionate about to help you to start and grow your crochet business. I have made quite a few videos on this channel, and you can have a look on the playlist. I think it's gonna be here somewhere. So yeah, in one of the corner. And you can also find the link to this playlist in my description box below. I have 7 steps or 7 ways, not the steps, 7 ways to make money with crochet. Some of these method or the way of making money, I'm doing it myself, and many other ways other people are doing it. So I'm gonna share with you what I learn and what I see other people doing and making a constantly, or how to say it, consistent money from crochet. But before we jump into that 7 ways or 7 tips of making money from crochet, the first thing, which is one of the most important thing of making money or making anything in life, and doesn't matter with crochet or with whatever you want to do, is the belief in your mind. So your mindset is the most powerful thing and one of the most important in this topic we're going to talk today. Ask yourself this question: what is the mindset around money? Do you have a positive mindset around money? Do you think that money is hard to make, or do you feel like money is energy, and as long as you dance with the energy and you are the energy itself, you attract the same come to your life? What is the belief around the money? Do you think or believe that making money with crochet is possible? I tell you, it is possible, and it's not just me. There are many people out there who making lots more money than I am. But I'm not here to compare myself. I know my value, and I work less than anybody in this industry, I tell you. I have stopped working since February, and I have been traveling. I was in Thailand, I was in Spain, I was in Thailand, I back to Germany, I come to Peru, I was in the jungle. And all this year, I spending the time to reading a book, connect with myself, meditating. I don't work at all, and still, the xingxia still coming, the ching from Etsy shop coming every single day. I have a pattern shop in Etsy, in Ravelry. We're going to talk about that in a bit. But I wanted to say to you, I have not working almost a year, and I still making the same money. Some months I make even more money. So how that even possible when someone don't work and still make the same money? Because the mindset is super powerful. My intention every single day is help me to stay aligned with what I ask the universe. Maybe you're like, now you're talking about woo-woo universe thing. Well, it might be a woo-woo for you, but this woo-woo has created the beautiful life that I'm living and many people that I know. We talk about that if you want to know more about law of attraction and how I can manifest the life I'm living right now with ease, effortlessly. Just leave your comment down below, and we're gonna make the video about that. But today, let's jump into the 7 tips or 7 ways to make money with crochet. All right, the first thing which everyone starts with, myself included, is to make finished objects or finished products to sell. And as you all know, when we start to crochet, we are so excited. We crochet all day long because we love it. We're having fun. But to get good at what you do is practice. You can take this phase of your life when you start your crochet business, and also you don't need much. You just need crochet hook, yarn, and your phone, because you need to show your work or share your work to the community. And you can do it on Instagram, and you can share your work there, or you can sell your finished project in the art fair, festival, craft fair, something like that, or even with friends and family. I have been selling Scooty to many of my friends because they want to have it. And this way you practice your skill of crocheting. People thought that crochet is easy. I remember this year when I was in Thailand, and my sister was like, I want to make a sweater like you. Can you teach me to make sweater, to make hat, to make halter top? And so many ideas she has in her mind. I said, okay. Then we went to the yarn shop. I thought she has a basic. And for that, I was like, okay, we can start with whatever you want. We come home. And she was like, actually, I don't know how to crochet. And she took like 2 days to have a straight line of single crochet, half double crochet, or double crochet. So what I'm saying that the finished project or making finished object product to sell is a great way to practice your skill. When you want to become a crochet designer, you need all that basic, the foundation of crocheting in order to scale up your skill. Scale up your skill is that word, but you know what I mean. So start with something that you can learn and be comfortable with. So finished object is the first way of making money. Although the con about this way or these tips or, making finished project to sell is that you exchange your time with the dollar, with the money. You only have 24 hours. I mean, we only have 24 hours per day, and we need to eat, we need to sleep, we need to exercise, go for a walk. So how many hours can you work? 8 hours, 10 hours? I used to work 16 hours. I know this is not a healthy thing or way to do, but I was so addicted to crochet that I couldn't put the hook down. I know you can relate to that, right? So I was working 16 hours a day, and some days I'm not even going out, especially in winter time. I just, cocoon inside of my little studio and just crochet all the time. It's fun, it's nice, but the body also need to move, to be healthy. You need to not overwork, so you will have this body, healthy body, to continue to serve you. So you have to think about pro and con. How much can you make? Because if make finished project, how many pieces can you make in one day? Or maybe you don't even finish one project. If for example, the scooty take me 5 days to a week to finish, and if you make sweater, oh my God, that take like month. So you have to calculate how much time you want to put it in, how much you're going to charge for your work. This topic, I talk about how much you could charge for your work. I put also the link into that video, how to calculate the finished project and to quote the price to your customer, and also in the description box below. So yeah, calculate all that and see if this is something for you. And if not, and you feel like, well, I have been crocheting for so long, I have experience, now I want to learn to write a pattern and I want to start making a passive income, then welcome to the second tips of making money. So yeah, the second tips of making money is to sell the written patterns. And this is what I'm doing for many years now. Since 2017 or the end of 2016, I start my first written pattern. And I believe I published either end of 2016 or beginning of 2017. And since then, I never stopped. I never stopped creating. I stopped. No, I lie. Since then, I was working until this year, February, that I take 1 year off, almost a year now. But I have created 96 patterns. I have published 96 patterns, but there are so much more that I create and I didn't publish it because I didn't have time to go through that again. The point is, this is God said. This is like, oh my God. Writing the pattern, selling the written patterns is the best thing on earth for me, at least for me, because this is the ticket to freedom for me. But it doesn't mean that you don't have to put the work into it. I worked so hard actually in the first few years. Let's say the first few years, because I don't know how to write a pattern yet, and every time I write one pattern is like I write a whole book. I remember Muvana How to Top, have video tutorial here as well. I put a picture for you to see. It took me so long, and that pattern has 40 pages. I remember a few of my customers like, Maya, are you writing a book? This is too long. But because someone like me who don't know how to read the pattern would be able to read my pattern. So I do it in the way that if someone like me never read the pattern before, how she can understand. So I do it that way, super details and, And over time, I learn and I also develop my way of writing patterns, so get less pages. I wanted to say, even though written pattern is a passive income, you still have to work on it to making one pattern into life, like to start from writing, making a sample, done with the sample, writing the pattern in the draft, not done yet, not finished yet, you need to find the people to help you to test the pattern. It's not that difficult because we have an amazing community. If you don't know yet and you're not if you are not joining the Instagram community or Facebook, you should, because if you want to be part of the fiber community, most people are there, and many of us, or all of us, I have not seen anyone who means on Instagram yet, or maybe I'm not attracting them into my life. I only attract wonderful people just like yourself into my life. So I have many friends. I made many friends online. They become part of my life. They help me to test all of my patterns. And you develop this connection, this sisterhood. I say sisterhood because mostly are women. I'm only make women clothing. So mostly are women who make testing for me. Actually, I make one I love you pullover. It's a man pullover, but still sister helped me to testing my pattern. What I'm saying that we have just an amazing community online. So when you want to start to write your written pattern, don't be shy to share your work, your process and your progress online. This way you start to kind of like sending out your energy, your vibes, your light, you share your work with people, they get to know you. And when the time comes, everyone want to help each other. And when you create an amazing pattern, everyone want to test your pattern, right? So you can post your work in progress online and start to connect with the people today if you already have the pattern draft, because making a pattern is very sustainable money making. First of all, you might, like I said, you take a lot of time to make the pattern, but after it has published, like when you're done, you're good. Like you can, going back, and if you need to update your pattern, you can do it. But most of my pattern is good, and I still sell the first pattern that I published until today. This pattern still making money for me. So because this is a PDF file, you can put 1,000 copies, although Etsy only allow you to put 999 per time, I think. But you can always put it more again. You don't have to make anything anymore. You can just keep selling the copy of your pattern. And, the more pattern you create, the more money you will make. But also you need time to create the pattern. But it's not about thinking about the result that you're going to make a lot of money at the end. For me, I enjoy the process so much. The journey of making the pattern, I learned so much from my team. I learned so much from my mistake. And I learned so much from my errors. And also I learned about the yarn. I have connected with so many amazing yarn company that have, giving me the opportunity also to be featured in a magazine and working with many amazing and talented artists. So you receive so much along the way. And when you're done, like when it's published, girls, this is forever money for you. This is like, I just love this way of making money. Even though I take a break, I'm coming back soon because I miss crocheting so much. I was like, maybe I take another year. And now I'm in Peru, I see so many beautiful alpaca yarn, and it was like so many ideas pop up. So maybe you see me coming up with more design in a couple of months. All right, let's jump into the third ways of making money, which is blogging. What is blogging? So a website, you need to have a website. Blogging, you can share your pattern or your love of crocheting. If you have a project that you're working on, sometimes people think blogging, what if I'm not a designer? How can I make money with my blog? You can. Actually, you absolutely can make money even though you are not the designer. But if you are the designer, even better. I know many people who are super successful sharing their free patterns on their website. I do have my free pattern on my website, but because I didn't work on my website, I didn't do any update, but I'm going to, because now I have a team, someone gonna help me to put more regular blog on my website, like blogging for me. You see, you can blog by yourself and earn money from advertising or affiliate links. I will go to that in a bit. And also, if you feel like, I don't want to have a blog myself yet, if you are a creative writer, like, last week I announced on my Instagram, and I got hundreds of applications sent to me, and I read them, and many of them are like, wow, I'm a creative writer, I'm a web designer. If you have this skill, you can work with many designers who need help just like myself. I found someone who can help me. So if you can write something beautiful, creative, you can talk to the designer, what type of job they need, and then you can get paid per job by writing the blog for her, for him, you know. But if you feel like, I want to start my own blog, I also have the link. If it's not here, going to be in the description box below, how I start my website or build my website. Even though I'm not update my website for some time, I still making money from advertising and affiliate links that I have so far on my website. So you can just have your blog and write about the project you're working. Let's say, for example, you got this pattern from me. This is Alisa tunic sweater, and you like, oh, I love this pattern, but I'm going to use different yarn. I'm not going to use the same yarn as Maya is using. I'm just going to use the yarn that I love. I use a different weight of yarn. You can make in your blog like your diary. You can start to talk about this pattern and say why you shoot this pattern. And it would be nice if you can link back to my pattern as well. And then you can talk about the yarn that you use. Usually you can apply, I'm not sure if Amazon is an easy way to apply to become affiliate or working with Amazon. Affiliate is like when you, how to say it in English, when you recommend the product with your unique link, then you get a little commission. It's still small commission, but if you keep writing your blog regularly, you have many projects coming, lots of projects in 1 month, then little commission can add up to be a lot of commission, and the blog is going to stay there running for you forever as long as you pay to your provider of your website and you have it run. But I think first of all, you start with writing and be creative with writing. Actually, you can already start with making money with Google Ads, like Google AdSense. I don't have a video talking about that yet, but if you want me to talk about the Google AdSense and how I put it in my website, just comment down below here. I make a little commission from Google AdSense, and when I start a blog, I don't need to have many views. I can already put the Google Ads there. But when you have lots of views per month, you can even apply to a higher rate for the advertising. There's a few companies. I don't want to talk about that because me, myself, I'm not working with other company rather than Google AdSense, because Google AdSense is easy, and like I said, my main income is a written pattern, like I sell written pattern rather than making money from Google AdSense. But that I'm going to change. That's why I hire someone to help me I can do it myself, and you can definitely do it by yourself. I'm hiring someone to help me because I have another project that I wanted to do, and my time and energy, I want to preserve my time and energy to create more wonderful project to share with you. So I rather pay money to someone to do the job that I know I can do, but I don't want to because I want to save my time to do something else. So yeah, you can start with this. If you have free time, you can start to write your blog and put the Google Ads, and in the certain, I'm not sure about Amazon affiliate link, how much you need to have in order to partner with them, but I'm sure you can find the information online. I also partner with Amazon affiliate links. So for example, if you have the yarn that you get from Amazon, you can link into, the link to Amazon. And when your blog become known, many people come to read your blog. Sometimes you think, I am not a designer who's going to read my blog. Everyone loves to read something creative. If the way you write is inspiring, I love to read the blog, just people sharing why they choose a certain palette of colors. And as a crocheter, knitter, we love yarn. We love to see beautiful colors of yarn. So the more you put your time and energy into writing, you get better at it. Like me, English is not my mother tongue. As you can already hear, I say many things that is not correct in grammar. And the more I talk, the more I'm making video, I will get better. That's why I'm coming back to make a video again. And the same thing with writing the blog. The more you write, the more you get better. And when you have many people, you create a community who love reading your blog, then you get a lot of traffic into your website, into your blog. Then you can also apply into the yarn company. For example, there's Lovecraft. They also have a affiliate program. Hobby, like Hobby Yarn. We Crochet. What else? So many company, and also like indie yarn company. Now they have affiliate program. You can contact them when your blog have quite of traffic, and this is one of the income that you can bring into your wallet. So the number 4 is the tip number 4. I actually mentioned a little bit already, is to help blogger writing the blog. Like now I pay someone who will help me to write my blog. For example, I have my website, mayalunacorazon.com, and my last post I think was April this year, or even last year, I'm not sure. Because like I said, I take the break from work, but I do have 96 patterns. I can always talk about my patterns. I can bring one of the patterns that's not in the blog yet. I can write about the pattern, but I don't have time. So I hire someone who is a creative writer, so she can write about my pattern. That I also have the video tutorial on my channel. She can talk about my pattern in her point of view. Why does she think this pattern is nice? I want her to be as authentic as possible, talking about the yarn that I use, and put the link of my website and put the link to my pattern. And you can be that person for the designer like myself that don't have time to do this. You can create your bio on Instagram. That is free. You can do that and write your service. Many designers like myself looking for help, so you can help the designer, the blogger to write their blog, and this is the extra income you can actually generate. The ways to make money, number 5, is to become a tag editor. What is tag editor? I encourage you, if you are good at writing and know the language, I believe you know the language of crochet, if you know how to read the pattern, and even though you don't have any knowledge about the tag editing, you can take the course to learn about this. And this is the job that more and more designers like myself pay the tag editor to do this work for me. What is tag editor? Tag editor is someone who helps the designer to look through her patterns, to their patterns. I don't want to say just her, maybe his patterns, to their patterns, and to make sure that everything is correct. And, you know, in terms of writing and, you know, the code and all these little things. And also there's another job beside someone who are tag editor can also learn how to upgrade the pattern. It doesn't mean that you need to have both skills. There's people who can be a tag editor and only tag editor, or tag editor and also the grader to the pattern. The tag editor is important because, like myself, English is not my mother tongue, and sometimes I make a lot of mistakes. So to have a tag editor to look through my pattern is very, very essential. Sometimes, you know, 2 eyes, you're missing with certain spelling, and even the number, sometimes, you know, one is disappear. It's good to have another eyes to look for you, and also those who know the language of crochet. Another hand, to become pattern grader or help to grading the pattern is quite amazing job, and you make quite a lot of money. Those who are professional with grading the pattern, they charge per hour. I remember I pay someone to grade my pattern. One sweater I pay $250. But don't get discouraged if you are the designer and you feel like, oh, I need to pay the grader to grade my pattern. You don't have to. You can do it by yourself, and you have your team to have you, those who testing your pattern. But I have the grader because the certain structure of the pattern that I have never worked before, like this one was a top-down sweater, and I don't have knowledge so much about the top-down sweater. So I rather pay someone who good at this kind of structure to make sure that my pattern is on point and my customer will be happy. So I pay her to do this job. I don't hire so often the grader because I do it myself. And also my way of writing pattern is different in the past few years. Since I teach people to design their own clothes, I also teach them how to measure their body. So my pattern is very easy to modify, so I don't need the grader. But there are many designers out there who love to have their patterns already graded into different sizes. So to learn about grading the pattern, which you can also take the class or course online to have this skill, you can make quite a lot of money, I tell you. Because if I'm going to design something that I don't know the construction and I'm not sure about how to do it, I would pay someone who know and have the skill on this topic to help me. Doesn't matter how much, because I know that my pattern gonna make money and like gonna be passive income. So what I invest is just a portion, little portion of what I'm going to make in return. So to have the skill as a grader is something, if this is something you love and number is your kind of thing, you are the math guru, a wizard of the number, then the pattern grader could be one of the jobs that you can consider to learn and bring more income to your life. Is that a word? You know what I mean? To make more money. Before we jump into the next one, because I said 7 ways, but actually that is related into tag editor, pattern grader, another job that you can do if you're very good with languages. You can help the designer to translate the pattern into different language. So for example, if you're Italian and you're perfect in English and someone looking for Italian creative writer, you don't even have to be creative writer, because translating the pattern is quite on point. You translate from the original into another language, but you have to be good in the language that you translated to. You know what I mean? I know someone who have the pattern, the original is English, and she translates into Spanish, to French, to Italian, and Russian. So if you have the skill to translate the pattern to different languages, wow, this is a way to make a lot of money as well, and have fun doing it, because if this is something you're passionate about, then you make money doing what you love. So just include that into your money making tips. I put that one into the same with tag editing, grading, and translating. Okay, now we move to the next one. Number 6 tips of making money is to teach crochet locally. So what does it mean? You teach crochet in person. You can maybe apply to teach how to crochet in your community, in a yarn shop, in craft fair. I don't know. I never done that. I only teach online. But if you wanted to teach in person, you like to sit with people and talking with them, this could be a way to make good money as well. But another thing to consider, to teach locally, usually you need to be a certified crochet instructor. That is the word. And that you can learn and you can get the certificate by getting to the program and become the certified crochet instructor. And have fun meeting people, meeting new people, and teach them to crochet, if this is something you want. But there is a con in this, in this way of making money, because like I said again, you're limited into how many hours you have in a day, and how many people will come to your workshop, to your class. Then how many days a week you want to work. So you have to consider that into the account. If you feel like, oh, I'm okay with just teach part-time and I love talking with people, I love meeting new people, I like to talk about yarn, then go ahead, do it. You make new friends and you also bring a lot of creativity into the community. So this would be something, if you love to do, this would be something positive and bring joy into your life and also make money as well. And the last tip of today, oh my God, this video is long. Number 7 is make money from crochet through social media. First is YouTube. Like me, I love to teach, but I live in a countryside. I don't have a community that they meet regularly talking about yarn. So I decided to have a YouTube channel. And also many of you reach out and say, I want to learn how to make crochet. I want to learn what you do. I was like, okay, then how can I teach? So teaching online is my way of doing. And I'm so happy that I did it, that I started my YouTube channel, because I have met so many wonderful, amazing souls like yourself. And I received so many heartfelt letters from you guys. And it's helped me, and in many ways helped me to grow my business, and most of all helped me to be able to talk with the camera, be able to teach what I love to do, and also help me to be better at crocheting as well, because the more you do, the better you get. Like practice make progress, right? So the many video I make, I learn how to make a video, how to edit the video, how to teach, how to talk, how to communicate. and how to do different things. So use social media to be the platform that you can practice your skill, and over time you can make money. I remember when I started crochet online, like the YouTube channel for my crochet class, I don't even think about making money because I was thinking like, well, to make money perhaps gonna take a long time, but it's not true. I remember after 3 or 4 months, YouTube or Google, the same thing, YouTube and Google, the same company, they contacted me and said, wow, now you can make money because many people watch your videos. So I start to monetize my videos like within 3 to 4 months. I remember I was in Thailand and I was surprised that like, wow, I can already monetize my videos. So yeah, start your YouTube channel if this is something you would love to, you know, embark, this is a word, into this journey to learn about making video and also practice your skill of crocheting. You don't have to make a tutorial. You can make all the topics around crochet that you interest. But tutorial, I can tell you, tutorial make very good money because everyone learns something, want to learn something. Like they come to YouTube, they want to learn something, either tutorial about making clothes or tutorial about how to make money or all kind of tutorial. YouTube is great for that. Like me, myself, when I don't know something, I jump into YouTube and ask the question and always the answer pop up. So if you're someone who have a lot of knowledge, or you can also research and read. Knowledge is really everywhere these days. If you take time 1 or 2 hours to learn about something you want to know, you want to learn, you will gain so much knowledge. And combine with your authenticity, your personality, you create a YouTube channel that everyone want to watch and enjoy connecting with you. And then you gain a lot of friends as well. And over time, you make money. Not only YouTube, you can also now these days make money with Instagram. I have not yet made money directly from Instagram. I'm talking about the Instagram, the company. Making money from partnership, from yarn company or different kind of advertising company. And sometimes you work for the yarn company without money, but you get yarn support and get feature in their account. This way also help you to expand your social media. If you want to learn more and want to go deep into step-by-step of crochet, how to make money with crochet, of course, I'm going to give you more tips for free here in the upcoming video. But I have written crochet business planner last year. I'm not sure if last year or 2 years ago. And this planner has helped many makers out there already. And if you feel like this is something you want to invest, which is only $22 with almost 50 pages of the way to making money with crochet, I put the link in descriptions box below. I'm sorry, like I didn't talk long time, okay? So forgive me if my way of talking with the camera is a little bit weird. But I'm coming back and you can see me here every week. All right, ladies and gentlemen and everyone in between, I hope you enjoyed this video and learned something from me today. If you do, make sure to click that, where is it, like button and subscribe to my channel for more video coming your way. Let me know in the comment below what topic you want me to talk about. I'm thinking of the affiliate links because this can be breaking down into many steps of how to put this into your blog or even add the affiliate links into your Instagram. Let me know if this is something you want to learn, and I'll do my best to share with you what I know. For now, enjoy your time, enjoy your beautiful self, and happy crocheting. See you soon. Mwah, mwah, mwah.